All right, awesome. So super duper excited to get this video going for everybody today, because we are going to be talking about French nails with dips. And this is something that is a little bit hard for some people to do, but if you actually do certain angles, then you will do it great. So, and I'm here to show you how to do that. I put together a couple colors here to demonstrate, and I'm going to do it on this nail here. And then I'm going to do one in almond shape as well. So how is everybody doing? I see we got Lily. Hello. Woohoo! Yes, you made it. I know it's a little bit later than I usually do it, but I had some things going on today and helping a couple new teamies out. So I decided to come on a little bit late. It's not late for me though. It's 1:13 p.m. in Brookings, Oregon. I mean, not Brookings, Oregon, but Oregon. So we're coming from Oregon. Where are you guys coming from? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I was super duper excited to get the clear. I will be getting it tomorrow in the mail, but I do have some clear here. I'm gonna be on the road tomorrow, so that's why I decided to jump on today. Hey, Cassie. Get rid of my sunglasses here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I always start with the buffing block, just to kind of rough up the nail a little bit. And I say this in all my videos because it's super duper important to do this. All right, I gotta hold that fingernail in there. It's super duper important to do this because it's gonna help with all your manicure applications. So you give it a little bit of a buff there, and then you want to swipe it good, get all the dust off of it. So how are you guys liking my little strobe light there? Cassie also has clear on the way. Awesome. Yes, so this will be great. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pink here. I'm going to show you just a simple little French here. And I'm using the clear. And then I'm also going to show you guys that you can mix these clears with colors as well. And I just saw Kate posted about the neutral colors. So I'm going to show you a little bit how to mix an actual neutral color too. If you do have the clear and you want to do different colors. You know, even though Chickie Nails always comes out with really awesome colors to choose from. So, but I'm going to start with the pink here. And this one we no longer have. This is actually called Light It Up. And it was one of our glow in the darks. So this really pretty pink color here is actually a glow in the dark, but we do have our neon colors. So I was like super duper excited that I had the pink because I actually have a peach coming tomorrow, and then I also have a green, a neon green. So I know I get super duper excited about the nail stuff because it keeps me busy as well. So you always want to kind of pat and then shake as well. I already did that a little bit, so but before opening your jar, you want to give it a little shake and then a little pat. And I got it ready there. I don't have everything just, you know, this is how you want to set everything up. So I'm showing you how you can get your little table going, even though I pretty much have everything I need. So that's really important too. So I'm not always trying to dig, you know, because I've got a bunch of stuff, y'all. A bunch of nail stuff. Okay, so just like this nail here, I'm going to do it on my little finger here, just to show you guys. And I'm going to do it with the gels. So, and I also like to use the primer as well. So the reason why I like to use the primer so much is because without it, I do lift a little bit. So I have to have, because I'm always moisturizing my hands and making sure that I have nice oils, you know, just to make sure that my cuticles stay nice. So in order to do that, I always get the primer just to help with the product sticking to your nails and lasting longer. Okay, so next we do a base coat with the gel. And these are also available on the website. And these are pretty awesome. I've tried all kinds of different types of brands and stuff, so I was excited to try these out. Are you guys getting tired of the strobe light yet? I'm going to switch it over so that way you guys can see really well the colors. Alright. So there we go. I'm going to put it under my light here. And I'm going to let it go for the full amount of time. Now I really like this light specifically because I had a light that I used on customers that I totally liked, or I loved it, but it was huge. And since I'm camping and I'm traveling in a travel trailer, I don't have much room. So I had to downsize. And so these little lights are like perfect for what I need to do. And I was a little bit worried about the wattage at first, because the one I had was really, really good, because I was buying professional products. So I ended up getting the one from Chickie Nails, and I love it. And it's like, it fits everywhere. So, and that is also available on the website. So we did our base coat here, and then we're going to do another base coat. I always start with a base, you know what I mean? And then that way you can still kind of build, and you can actually build the bases. So the top you don't want to build with, but the top coat I'll explain later too. Okay. Okay, so now this one you want to leave wet. And I always start with the, like if you have a white or a color, or even different colors as well, you can dip, you know, just a little bit of the tip in, and then dip another color on the other side. You can do all kinds of things with this. But I'm going to show you just the simple French look. And you always want to kind of, I'm going to tap this forward just a little bit just to help with the angle. And so what you want to do is you want to take your finger and you want to place it at an angle. So it's going to be like a 45-degree angle, and you want to dip it as far as you want your smile line to go. Like, you know, you can do a natural, or you can do, you know, just a little bit. If you have short nails, you can just do a little bit. I'm going to show you on here just basically to there. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to take it out and pat. Always want to pat the excess out. And on the gel, on the gels, you always want to kind of dip in another time, or another, because it's still wet and it's not going to dry until you get into the UV light. So I'm going to go back through the same angle and bring it out and pat. Just like that. And then this is what I like about the gels as well, is that you can work with it, you know what I mean? So when we're having the actual liquids, you know, like the base liquid and the top and the activator, you don't have much time to work with them. So this is awesome when you're wanting to do a little bit more design, but just for like simple stuff and straight colors, which we have plenty of with the dips, you want to do the actual dip liquids. So that way you have choices, you know. Everybody loves choices, right? Let's do the clear now. So with this, you can actually do it in the jar, or you can do it in a different container. So there's these kind of containers out there that you can use, and these kind of help, you know, with your fingers in there, so that way you are in at an angle. But you can also do it in the jar the same way. So those are just certain little tidbits for you. I'm going to do it in the jar. And then you can also pour as well. So see how I dipped it in a couple times? That helps. And then you can see it all soaking into the gel there as well. So there is, you know, some points where you can see where it's kind of wet, like that side, and then the middle is wet or dry. You can still dip, you know, in those spots just to get it covered. All right. So there's our first French. I'm going to go ahead and brush this off. I got to hold it too. So I'm going to brush it off really good. Not too much to, you know, cause pressure, because I still need to put into the light. Open that up. and turn the light on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a second and go through messages here. I'm excited that you guys popped on. It is Thursday. Cassie says, fits perfectly in my box of nail stuff, which is overflowing with nail stuff. Gonna need to upgrade my storage. Right? Yeah. I have plenty of nail stuff, believe me. I have a special spot in the trailer for my nail stuff. Drives my husband crazy. All right, so we got that done there. I'm closing that so I can get it out of the way a little bit so you guys can see. All right. So you can feel that it's completely dry. And then next, what I do after that, which is super duper easy, is to just do a top coat over that. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but this was just one coat. So you don't need, you know, a crazy amount of coats. And it's still pretty smooth, so you can actually buff it out if you want to. I usually do, but since we're doing this on a little mannequin nail, can't get that to, oh, it's going in and out of blurriness there. All right, so we're gonna put that in the light. I don't know why it's going in and out of blurriness. Or is that just me? Finish that up. And while that is going, I'm going to go ahead and get this little almond shaped nail going. And I'm going to, if you missed the beginning, you'll see that I buffed it out. Because this is exactly what you need to do on your natural nails, is you want to prep them really, really well. Okay, so there we go. What do you guys think? It's very pretty. And then also, you know, you can do like any color base back here, and then you can mix the colors as well. So I'm going to pull that out there and replace it with my next nail model. And I'm going to do the same thing I did the last nail. I'm going to do some primer so it sticks on there really, really good. And then we're going to do a base. And always remember to, you know, close it up before you pick it up. I do that all the time. All right, wipe. So that way it's not too much as well. You don't want to pick up the liquids or anything and then just slap it on your nail, because you don't want a whole lot of product. And then you're also just wasting it, and then you're letting it go on over, you know, because these kind of self-level as well, or I shouldn't say kinda, they do. So you don't need a lot of product to put over there. But I do a little bit more or a little less on the base, because I want to do a base first. All right. And get that baby going. So, let's see. Vox Kelly is watching. Hillary. Hello, Hillary. Thanks for popping in and watching our live demo. It's a little bit longer than normal. I usually try to keep the videos like half hour or so, or 45 minutes. We usually go about that time, but I wanted to take the time to show you a couple different ways you can do these French manicures. And then also, you know, the shapes as well. Okay, so next, after you do the base, you want to do another base. And I know these seem like a lot more steps, but it's worth it. If you want less steps, then you go to the liquids, right? All right. So I got it's called water here, but we don't have it no longer on the website. And this was one of our thermals. I have this one, and I have the pink. I have the tequila, lime, and Cinderella. But, oh, and the hollow too. So, and then I've got 2 more coming to me tomorrow. I'm really excited about. All right, so you shake it up really good, and then you pat it. Just makes it easier for you. And then we're, just like the last one, we're going to go in at an angle. Kind of let it sit there for a second, pull it out, and then tap it. If it's still wet, then I always go in again. And that one kind of, oh, the light might be drying it there. I found that these gel polishes also work really great in the light. Any light. See how it's kind of already drying? But that kind of looks cool. I think I'm going to leave it. Just because it's still considered a French. Alright, so you want to make sure that you pat it pretty good. And then take the clear or any other base back color, you know, any kind of pink or neutral. And then you want to pat it. I'm still a little bit wet on that corner there, so I'm going to go in one more time. Make sure I get that corner pretty good. Okay, so I got a little bit in, I try to avoid that. So usually, you know, you can use one of these, or you can use a napkin. And then that will go under the light. Move my stuff around. All right. Okay, so I've got something exciting for you guys as well coming up here in just a couple seconds. I have pink right here, right? And I also have a little clear that I am so excited to get tomorrow from Chickie Nails. So this is actually a different clear that I had, but I'm going to show you exactly how you can mix these colors to create your own unique color. I added just a little bit of the fluorescent there, the neon glow in the dark, with a different pink that I had. And then I'm going to add just a little clear, just a little bit. Okay. And I love doing these with the different colors that I always get. And so I just did a little bit more clear, so that way it'll still be a little bit translucent. Now the more color you mix, the more solid it's going to be. And I'm going to just give it a little shake. I'm going to buff this out really quick, because I'm going to show you how to do that too and what it looks like. I'm doing the base. And then I added a little bit of pink to it. And I can't seem to get the camera focused on you guys, so whoops. I think I changed it around. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna dip it in one more time. Since it seemed a little bit wet still. Oh, there it goes. Yay! Oh, there we are. It keeps going in and out. All right. So we're going to do it in the light. really quick, like. And then I'm going to brush this baby out. And it's pretty smooth already. So if you usually get it like on your skin a little bit, you want to take the file. But you always want to make sure that I don't have my file, so I'm going to just take my buffing block here. But you want to always make sure that you file it down before you file, because you don't want to cut your skin. You can shape it, you know. If it needs a little bit of shaping, you can do that. But with the gels, you can actually just go right over it with the top coat. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys how to add a little bit of a design. So I have a couple colors of the gel polish pens here. And this is super duper fast, you guys. This one is number 20. And then I also have a white as well. I don't remember what color that one was. Okay. And we also have cute little dotting tools on the website. And I'm actually going to use the biggest tip here. And I'm going to do a couple little dots here just to show you guys how to do a little flower. Okay. Now you can get super duper creative as well with the flowers. So I like to kind of take the little dots and drag them inwards a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller one, not that small. Actually, I'll do this one. And then I'm going to take my other color that I chose, the gel polish pen. Let's see. And I'm going to go in the middle here. Just like that. And you can take, you know, a white and you can go across that way, but I'm going to leave it just because the purple looks kind of cool. It had like a little cool design in it, so I'm just gonna leave it. That's gonna go under the light. And my door just slammed. That startled me. I'm going to put a top coat over this one. Are you guys still with me? Let's see. That way you can see the pink that I created. And it was more of a clear. And then I'll put a top on this one. And if you get any on your skin as well, please take a orange wood stick, or if you have one of those little scraping tools, and wipe your cuticles. That way it doesn't get on your skin. And I always say, you know, you don't want it on your skin specifically because it can cause infection, and then also because it'll lift too, so your nails won't last very, very long. And I know it takes a little bit of practice, and it's super fun to do. But, you know, please keep in mind that you have to be cautious with your skin as well. So you want to make sure that you scrape around. Cassie, I've got questions. Oh, good. Do you not need the activator when using gel, or do I keep missing it? LOL. No, you do not. Sometimes I do, just because, like, if I'm using the base, because I do use the base a lot too, depending on my mood, right? So, but with these, you don't need the activator at all, because the base and the activator and the top coat, they all bind together. They all have their little chemistry that goes on in there. Lily asks, how did you do the flower? I missed it. Had to jump off real quick, but I'm back now. Oh, I'll show you. Actually, you'll see pictures, and then also once this is done, you can go back and see the video again. And then I try my best to do editing on the video. You know, I record it and then I do editing, so that way I can share it in our graphics group as well. And then it helps me with my social media as promoting as well. So yes, no problem, no problem. Okay, so here we go. We did this one, and we did those, because we did the clear. This tip is clear. So if you put it, you know, up against your skin, that's pretty much what it's, you know, going to look like. And this is like a clear, not a clear tip, but, you know, the color of it, it's definitely not the color of your nails. So the colors will vary on your own nails. But there you go. You have a couple really awesome nail looks, little ideas that you can do, and then also show your customers as well, and use on social media and whatever you guys do to get Chickie Nails out there. I like that pink. Nicole, we need that pink. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. And I will be seeing you guys later. Have a good rest of your evening, and we'll be seeing you in the graphics group. All right. Bye, everyone.